another judge confirmed what immigration lawyers across the United States have been fearing, and that is that DACA probably isn't here to stay. And if you're someone who's waiting around for DACA, you have applied and perhaps you're waiting for your application to be adjudicated, or you're waiting for the program to be reopened, frankly, I would not hold my breath on this, and I would instead contact me or another experienced immigration lawyer who's very innovative to try to find another opportunity for you. I will share that every week I meet with people who they are either coming in to renew their DACA, or they are asking about DACA to see if maybe they can apply for it because they are looking online and seeing that perhaps they meet all the qualifications. And I tell them, you know what, this might be a good opportunity for you, but instead you're also eligible for this other thing that will actually get you a green card. Let's go for the green card instead of just for the work permit and the stay of removal. As wonderful as those things are, they do not lead to a green card. And if you don't already have DACA, then you're pretty much not, from what it looks like, not going to get something unless Congress creates a new law. And the whole reason that DACA was created was because back when Obama was president, even the Obama administration could not get a green card path created for young childhood arrivals who came to the United States. So it's unlikely that this is going to happen, is the bad news. But the good news is that, you know what, we've got lots of other options. Call us so that we can look into those. And now, if you're someone who has DACA and you're hearing about these decisions, if I were you, I would be very concerned that the possibility that my DACA could be taken away is a very real possibility. No court has pulled the trigger on that yet because it's a really crappy thing to do. But I fear that this is something that may happen in the next year. So here's what I would recommend as the number one thing. Regardless of what happens with the DACA program, what we know is what we have access to today. And today you have access to something called advanced parole. You usually only have access to advanced parole if you have a green card application pending or some other type of, status in the United States. So use DACA use this advanced parole opportunity while you have DACA for sure. And right now we know that you have DACA for sure. So apply for advanced parole. That way later on, if you have a U.S. citizen child who turns 21 in some odd years, some number of years, you have a lawful entry, a legal entry into the United States through your advanced parole. Or if you marry a citizen or a lawful permanent resident who eventually becomes a citizen, they will be able to petition for you because you have this legal entry. As you know, most people who have DACA were brought unlawfully into the United States when they were children. So if you didn't come in on a passport, like with a stamp in it, with a visa, then you're going to need to have this so that you can later adjust status and get your green card. Do these things now. Don't put it off for later.